my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Okay, Coach. Well, first opened way back in 1972. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium, part of the Truman Sports Complex here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the Kansas City Chiefs. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. First down, Bellamy. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
At the 26-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Check 52 at the mark. Check 52.
Hey, alert.
Here's Mayfield. That's complete to DK Metcalf. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Hey, exit.
Mayfield now from the 50. He'll find Metcalf. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Throwing, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Finds his target, it's Bellamy. They give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
So when you saw him dump it off to the back, did you think he was going to pick up the first down there?
Well, I knew one thing. It wasn't his primary target. At least it didn't look like it. Turned out to be the play they needed, though. And it's big because it's the opening drive. So converting that 3rd down, keeping the play, not the play, the drive going.
Yeah, it certainly appeared like his downfield targets were covered. Threw a little dump off to his back. And nice effort picking up the first down, though. And you're right. That opening drive, keep those chains moving. He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Coaching still.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. No. Off.
I got it.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long.
It's our time. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Get that.
Hurry.
Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. Check.
Hurry.
Check 13.
Check the backer. Shoot. Hatchet.
Slam.
I got it.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. A good run there on first down. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Mayfield leaves it for Hunt on the draw. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and just like that, it's 3rd down. Mayfield to throw it. He's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Hunt. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, Bellamy. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And getting our first update now from Nashville. And it's the Titans who are off to the early lead in that ball game. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Gator. Dog.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Kill. Back. Out.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, alert 3.
On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's go now. 60 outlaw.
Check. He's coming. Double up.
Ready. Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This pass is going to be caught by Hardman. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up the score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for 2nd down.
180. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. We take the win. Hurry. Up. Hurry. Mike 59.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Point it right. Hey, orbit.
From the gun, Mayfield. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
King. Attack.
Check 59.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The Browns on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Run. Watch the
13 crossing. Check 13.
Mayfield looks to throw. Flush to his right. And able to find Dorsett. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
You talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 35-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball. Run. Alert. You draw quarter.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Undercrush.
Hey, alert. Hey, alert.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mayfield, there goes a deep ball, end zone. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
The storm windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Hey, alert 33.
Check. Mike. 59. I'm coming.
Check 59.
Mayfield down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And this one is right down the middle. And the lead moves to 10-zip. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they're bringing your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Check 9.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang at Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
You go tight. You got tight right there. Check safety. Mox 56. Mox 50.
Set go.
got you. I got you.
Under 10. Under 10. 10. Sponge. Ready, ready. Go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. They'll look to throw now on first down. They're going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
3, 2, 18. Chopper, chopper. Charlie. You better bring. Wide. Get wide.
Check 99. Check 99. Watch the ship.
Chopper. Ready, go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. 22 Jet Bomber. 22. Let's go.
Back to throw here. He'll drop this off to Peyton. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 34-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Grace don't travel. Let's go.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
Red. 50. Plant. 3. I want that. Give me that ball, defense.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
56. Go, go. 6 right there, 56. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Go. 56, Mike, 56. That's right, baby. They don't want it. 56, the Mike, boy. 56. Check, 56.
Second and 11. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike. Switch. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 50. Bravo! Man, that's trash. Ready, go. Ready.
They're going to look to throw. He is going to find Hill here. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down.
He gets his first catch there, but all in all, when you're talking about the #1 receiver in the NFL coming into this game, and we're just talking about the first catch there, I think they're doing a nice job of bottling him up.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. 61. Matchbox. Right. Check. Hey, watch it. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left, roll him out, bootleg him. Do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula is not working right now. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. He'll look to throw. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Ooh.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
That's a lot of points.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. DK Metcalf. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play.
First down.
Let's go now. Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Watch the safety creep. Exit. Ready, go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Check 50. Check 50.
2nd and 10. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 37. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. It's a solid pickup of 11, and it's 2nd down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver who has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Big Ed, Big Ed, Big Ed. Buzz, crunch, crunch, crunch. Leo, check, check, check.
2nd and 4. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Zoom, fellas, let's go. 56, let's go.
Now back to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Ready, ready. 56. 56. You get lucky.
They'll look to throw. And it's complete to Kelsey. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. And a loose football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Right there, 56. Man out.
2nd and 9 now. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get there.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Tighten up.
Recon, 132 fighter.
SOS.
Hayward.
On play action, they'll throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. This quarterback now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down.
Kill. Turn up. He's checking. Crash. Slam. Slot shot.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 16-yard line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. He already has 2 sacks to his credit. Now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out-and-out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible. Because right now, he is wrecking things for them.
And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down.
They still playing soccer. Lock it. Y'all playing the wrong football. Choke.
They'll try and run for it. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started with this lead and the football. Things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Bellamy. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
59. Mike 59. Hey, let go.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Got an open man. It's Ratley. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
Set. San Lobo. Check 53. Mike. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. The last catch nearly got him at first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert. Now the ball comes loose, and this is picked up by the Browns. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Past the 20, and he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Makes the score Browns 26, Chiefs nothing.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Caught by Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
First and 10. That's a 48-yard line.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
53's the Mike. 53. Check 53. I'm coming for you. You mine. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Hey.
They'll look to throw now on first down. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Yes! Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Cut up.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. That is caught at the 7. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. That catch in his career is number 662, and that's significant because it ties him with Hall of Famer Ozzie Newsome.
Yeah, who was a wide receiver at Alabama before he transitioned in the NFL, and we're seeing similar attributes here because the ability to play inside, outside, flex out. He can catch it from any...
And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll keep it on the ground. Bellamy. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. This offensive line starting to win up front. You win that battle in the trenches, you can kind of wear them down here late.
So you bring in the second part to that equation, and that's the big running back, the big bruiser, who can get more than what's blocked and break a few extra tackles and gain yardage.
Today's final
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me.